All right, the Yap video. You may ask yourself, what is a Yap and why is it there? These are saran wrapped Bibles. This one I literally just finished wrapping, and this is the norm of what I do, which is a 1/2 inch Yap, and the saran wrap is just to begin the forming of the Yap. We'll show you a finished one here in a minute. We'll cut off one of these, but this one is just starting. And I usually leave them sit for at least a day, and then typically I'll wrap them again. Unless I've got to ship them right away, I'll leave them sit until they're ready to go to their new home. But it'll continually form the Yap. This one is actually a paperback Bible that I just finished rebinding. Cut that off in a minute and show you why we have a Yap. And this one is probably, it might be the biggest. My Bible has one about this size, but this is a real thick Bible. It's a 3/4 inch Yap, and we would call that about a 3/4 Yap, I believe. Now, give me just a minute. Of course, it'll be no time at all for you if I get it right side up, and we'll look at why we even have a Yap to begin with. All right, a little continuation. Now this one I just cut it off, and we'll show you this one. Different leathers will form differently. This one forms very easily. It's actually one of the thinnest covers I've done, I guess. But this is I think it's 97 years old, this Bible. And I took it apart, rebound it, removed all the old glue, new glue, bookbinder's cloth. And when you close it up, it'll be with that Yap, and that Yap should be straight across there, and I've checked it, and it is. Now, I just got to tell the truth, though, this kind forms a lot easier. My reading Bible, should have brought it in, has a Yap close to this size, and I'm always going around the edges and forming it because it takes time to, as they say, train the Yap. Now this one is actually a paperback Bible that I just finished, taking it to somebody this weekend. I was too nervous to cut the other one on camera. Don't cut the ribbons, that's the key. Now, it won't be shipped in saran wrap unless you ask me to do that, but you gotta be careful cutting it if I do. But this was a paperback Bible. Now, I haven't even cracked this one open yet. When you first get them, they take a little bit of breaking in, but she is made, this paperback Bible will last a long, long time. I did something different on this one and put the binding, the covers on the inside, but that's another video. You say, why do you have a Yap? Now, being a paperback, this one, when it came, it was more like this, flush cut. And what happens when you're flush cut, every time you bump the edge of the Bible, you wind up dinging up the edges of the paper. The Yap is actually for that protection. And this one was dinged up real bad. I think about the worst I've had. And that part right there got too brittle to straighten out, but I spent who knows how long turning down cornered pages and pressing it, and a wetting technique that's used. But that was as good as they were going to get. But now it's got protection on it. And again, the typical Bible that you order will have a 1/2 inch Yap. You can go full Yap. I don't think I've done a full Yap. My personal Bible, it's on the front of the website, is close, real close, but it's not near as thick as this Bible is. And this one is called the Marked Holy Bible. Kind of really neat Bible. Anyways, the old Yap. Say, I gotta have a Yap? Everything I build has a 1/2 inch Yap. The smallest I've done to date is 3/8. I don't know if I go any smaller than that because it would become counterproductive, and it has to do with the way the Bible lays open, and that gets more complicated. But when the Bible lays open, you don't want it to hit the edges here. Anyways, so now we know what a yap is and what she's for.